Working, I don't take the day off. I know my hard work gon' pay off. Please do not act like you know me when you see me in the playoffs. I try to be cordial with everybody. I don't make problems with nobody. I was trying to mind my business, but they made me hit the kill switch. Binocular flow, you can see it close. I turn in a scar if you need a rope. A nigga Mufasa, I symbolize. Hakuna Matata, I almost died. Play your position and stay alive. I made it far, but I never changed. I clean my image and got a name, but I kept ties with the other side. We do not seek if you run and hide. We just gon' wait till you come outside. Fuck around, probably just run inside. You better pray we don't come inside with no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. Woo! This is my initiation. Yeah, no invitation. Kill you with no hesitation. Yeah. This is my initiation. Leave you in cold blood. Now you could really be froze up. I don't spend my money on lesser things. I can't afford a wedding ring. Don't play with my life, it mean everything. I made it through strife, I was second string. Now I be coaching the whole team, and I got a really big ring. I got a question. Which way of you ladies gon' keep it thorough? Come to my crib with the least apparel. Show up naked, but you leave Chanel. Just keep it real. You know a nigga impatient. I'ma take you down, no debating. Just let me come to your crib with no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. It's my initiation. Woo, no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. Whoa. Kill you with no hesitation. Whoa. This is my initiation.
We just let me breathe for a second. That was close. If you don't know, now you know it's SBTALKSPORTS, the real takes over fake debate. And you see I got my boys gear on and I had to sweat a little bit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you how I was after the game. I was like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. We got out of Toronto as fast as we could. Make sure you guys can hear me. You want to. I need to test something real quick, so let me salute to the chat real quick, man. Got Gideon in the building. Salute my boy Dylan. Let's go. You already know 4-0. We're going to take the W. We're going to take the W. The Rose and Torch Jurassic Park just like you always do. So salute. See red, baby, salute. Tyrone, me too, bro. I was, man, we got to talk about this game. Pros and cons. I'm going to say y'all better one, but first I want to test. Let me know if you guys hear this sound. Salute. We definitely got a tough schedule. I'm going to bring that up too. I want to test something. Tell me if you hear this, because when the post game come up, I'm going to post the post game. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear it, because now I'm trying to switch my audio so y'all can hear it. Put a one in the chat if y'all hear this right here, the Bulls post game. Salute. Let me know if y'all hear the post game. Do you hear them what they saying or no? Cause I gotta check my sounds. So when the post game comes up, I'm gonna post the post game, and we're gonna see what the guys talking about in the post game. Can't hear it? Okay, give me 1 second. Sound settings. Give me 1 second. 1 second, guys. Cause I gotta hear what the guys had to say about this too. But pros, well, why I get the sound check ready? Okay, boom, Yeti. Input. Yeti. Boom. Okay, microphone array. No. Boom. Okay. How about now?
Here's what the Bulls need to do. If they ever get caught in this situation again.
How about now?
DeMar DeRozan, you take the basketball out. ZachLavine, LonzoBall, free throw line extended. Zach, you go and pick Lonzo. Lonzo, you break to the ball. Zach, you open up to it. Whoever gets it, the opposite man run through. It's basic, simple, fundamental.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That we did in the 8th grade.
Okay, a little bit. Okay, cool. Okay, we're going to remove that for now.
I don't want to see you up there in the backcourt anymore when the game is on the line.
Okay, so when the post game comes, we're gonna see what the guys talk about in the post game. But like I was saying, man, this game was a very close game. Shouldn't been this close. Let's go off that bat. We're gonna take a W. The Bulls are 4-0. I'm happy. I'm 100% happy with that. But the problem comes in to where we're up by 20 points, and we give up this game. This game should never came down to the last possession. This prepares us for this heavy road trip that we had again. That's why I said I want to put Gideon Cheap Money, his comment back up here, right here. And he said the Bulls have a tough schedule coming up. Out of the 13 games we got coming up, 12 of the teams made the playoffs. And the one team that didn't make the playoffs is the Golden State Warriors. So this game coming to close together was good to prepare us like, okay, it's not a walk in the park. We're not going to keep getting these walk in the park to blowout games no more. I wanted to see how we were going to adapt to being in a tough environment, because it's DeMar DeRozan. No matter DeMar DeRozan already played back in Toronto, but from now on, how much he meant to that Raptors legacy is always going to be an emotional game. And shout out to DeMar DeRozan, because without DeMar DeRozan, this game would have been lost. LonzoBall played very well in the beginning of the game. I don't know about that turnover at the end of the game. What I do love about LonzoBall is he will be the best two-way point guard in the league. I'm standing on it right now. Is that he can guard 1 through 5. Obviously, if you don't guard somebody like Joel Embiid, but a guy like that 1 through 5, he can guard everybody, and we don't have to switch. Next thing with Zachlavine. This Bulls team showed me that, like, in the first half, I think Zachlavine didn't score his first point at the free throw line until he was at the free throw line at the beginning of the second quarter. But we was winning a lot, so he showed that it's not like the last year Bulls team where Zachlavine has to score 30, 35 points for us to win the game. But we cannot get too complacent. We took our foot off the gas. We took our foot off the gas in this game, and I don't like it at all. I 100% don't like it. We should have won this game by probably like 35 points. We gave the Raptors life. This is a tough team. This is a team who still got players on their roster that won a championship. You cannot take these games lightly. The fourth quarter, our third quarter was our best quarter. We came out, punched them right in the face. I'm like, okay, we finna close the deal, get this W, and get out of Toronto with an easy W. I kind of wish we didn't. I was like, my man said in the third was like, I kind of wish we didn't blow them out, because we got a tough schedule coming up, and I wanted to be a tough game to see. Let's see how we react to the adversity of a team. But let's go down through the box scores. So I'm gonna put it on this screen so I can see it. Okay, let me. Boom. Okay. Wow. Let me do this too. Boom. Boom. Add that to the stream. Okay. Bulls box score. Why they show the highlights? Let me see if I can. Give me a second. Hold on. See if I can put these side by side to make it look like a little something. Give me a second. Gotta close that. Close that. Let's go. But shout out to Zachlavine. He definitely passed the GOAT Michael Jordan in 3-point attempts for the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it full screen. It don't matter. That's okay. But let's go to the box score of the game. We gotta talk about each quarter. I'm still sweating. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still sweating right now, man. It's ridiculous, bro. I'm still sweating out this. I cannot believe we almost lost this game, bro. I cannot believe we almost lost this game, bro. And I cannot believe we almost lost this game. But like I said, Bulls post game, right? Let's 111. What I to make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, join the SBTALKSPORTS movement, and make sure you guys share the video out. Because we definitely got to talk, bro. I can't believe I'm still shocked. I'm sorry, guys. I have to get my composure together because I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. It was a great game. That's one thing about the Bulls so far. Every game been great. It's not been boring. I've been on my ass. What you mean y'all want to stop crying? You got to look at how the game went. We barely got out of there. We should have won that game by a lot. Yes, we have to find ways to close. I love how we did with the DeRozan was the high hand. We went with the high hand. Bulls got out by 20. We definitely do because we run that small ball lineup, which is the best we're gonna have to do defensively, but like we ain't got no choice right now because I don't think Simonovic ready yet. I don't think Bradley's ready yet to play. So we really only got one true big on the roster in Vucevic. And I think we need that guy that Alize Johnson going to have to be our Rodman. That's the only thing we have. But like I said, go to the stats. Big shout out to Zach. Lavine had 22 points. He scored a lot of his points in the second half. DeRozan, shout out to DeMar DeRozan. Closed the deal in the fourth quarter. Nice clutch buckets where all these guys are talking about DeRozan ain't as good. DeRozan ain't this. How they gonna fit? This is why DeRozan is here. When everything else fails with Zach, and we need the game to slow down the pace. The guy who's even keel, because he was even keel in Toronto. I ain't saying just because he was Toronto, he was even keel, but he will be even keel wherever he goes. He slowed it down, get us a nice bucket from the mid range, get an easy shot, and close the deal. But Toronto was a tough team. You cannot doubt a team that has championship players on his roster. Even though I know they're going through it, but if you still got Dragic, who just made the final, he knows how to win games. Van Vliet, he's a champion. OG Anunoby, he's a champion. What's the name? Pascal Siakam. Then that's another thing I brought up. Pascal Siakam didn't even play. Their best player wasn't in the game, and we barely won. It was ugly. I know. It's what am I say? It's NBA teams make runs. You just have yeah. No, only reason why I say this is a positive game because of the road trip we got ahead. The road trip that we got ahead right now, it's like we playing 12 playoff teams. And the one team that didn't make playoffs is the Golden State Warriors, who Steph Curry right now is playing like the best player in the NBA right now. So we got a tough stretch coming up. Let's look at the team stats. I'm getting off track. I'm sorry, man. The game had me on the seat. It was like I was chilling. I was like, all right, let me go and get the live ready. I didn't even type a title. I was ready. I'm typing it. I'm like, Bulls destroy Raptors. I'm like, nah, that's too bad. Bulls run through the dinosaurs. Bulls. I'm thinking of something saucy to say. I'm like, man, it's a third. Then that fourth quarter started. The Raptors scored 28 points in the third quarter. Van Vliet luckily missed a shot at the end of the game. Thank God. Field goal percentage, they both shot 48%. The Bulls shot 44% from three. Free throws, the Bulls only missed one free throw, which was clutch. We got to hit our free throws in the game. Rebounding, this is a problem right here. And I believe I got to give you credit. Wait, Whitefield, Terry, I want to say your name wrong. Tyron. I want to say your name wrong. You got to spell it wrong, crazy way. But he said it. We got out rebounded by 20 rebounds. 20 rebounds. We cannot do that. Now we're going to go against teams like we got the Knicks coming up. We got the who else we got? We got Embiid. We got Philly. We got a lot of teams that are going to have some nice bigs coming up in the game. Or we got some teams with good rebounders. Largest lead. There's another thing I want to circle right here. Largest lead of the game, right? Wait, I got to give you that comment. I'm sorry. Largest lead of the game, 20 points. We had a 20-point lead in the third. Yeah, we gave it. Hold on. We got somebody up at the podium. I believe this Coach Vogel. Let's see what Frank talked about. Hold on.
A lot. We really got that lead to the beginning of the third quarter by really playing downhill and attacking the basket. We moved the ball. And then obviously anytime a team gets down by 20, you know that they're going to pick up the defensive intensity, which they did. And I thought for the most part early there in the third, we weathered it. I thought to close the third and even starting the fourth, I thought we got stagnant. I thought they were the aggressor. They had us back on our heels. you knew they were going to make a run. I thought DeMar came in and really kind of settled us with some of the plays he made.
Yes, sir, he
the
did.
Last 3 or 4 minutes. But I think with the ball handling and the skill that we have, we've got to be better in those situations, with the turnovers. Zach lost one in the backcourt. I think Vooch lost one on a pass.
Zoe threw it out of bounds
one time, and he was trying to draw a foul. There was just some bad possessions that we didn't need to have. But I think anytime you can win and you can hopefully still learn, I think it's a good thing. It's unfortunate, that I thought we played really, really well for about 3.5 quarters, but that's just obviously not good enough. But again, I think there's a lot we can take from this, and I'm proud of the way they hung in there and found a way to win the game at the end.
That's the most important thing, Coach.
Certainly, I think the taking care of the ball and the turnovers, like I said earlier, with our skill level, we've got to be much better than we were.
You mentioned this briefly, Billy, but there are a lot of reasons why you acquired DeMar, but is that stabilizing presence and that ability to hit big shots late, is that just one of the many attributes he can bring to a team?
I think so. He really settled us. We didn't get downhill enough. To be honest with you, we couldn't get off screens. We couldn't get by them. We couldn't go around them. And I think that was part of the reason why we ended up getting the lead. They were very aggressive. And I think in those situations, you want to put pressure at the basket by, generating fouls. But we were totally perimeter orientated. And, Zach was forced to take, obviously, some tough shots. And you know what? He didn't make them. He had in some other situations. I even thought, posting up Vooch, there was times we could have got to him the ball earlier than we threw it to him. And a lot of times we didn't get it to him at all. But we've got to be better, in those situations. And, DeMar obviously did a great job closing the game out. And, I think the team did a good job. We found a way to win the game, was on the road, and, give them credit. They, fought their way back. But, we can hopefully get better and learn from this.
Thanks, Billy.
Yep.
Hey, Billy, you guys had a little bit of a close call in Detroit and pulled it out kind of like tonight. But how much of the late game struggles were a product of, you think, just these guys being new together and just sloppiness?
I didn't think the Detroit this situation had anything to do with each other.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm not comparing them.
And got some stops.
You gotta let him answer the question, man.
Detroit.
You gotta let him answer the question.
Taking shots, I think we got better. I thought we were better tonight in that area. But I think that we didn't really get the timely stops that we needed. But I think the situations, to me, even though the games were close, they were totally different. We got stops to kind of win that game. We needed to get stops, but we really needed to just take care of the basketball and get to the free throw line and, put points on the board that way. When you have live ball turnovers like we did and we're giving away, we must have gave away 6 or 8 points just on live. I think maybe just live ball turnovers where it was like layups and dunks. And, it's when you got a 6 or an 8 point lead, you got to be able to close the game better than that. I do think them being in these situations together will be a good thing. I like the tone and the voice in the locker room on the bench by all the guys. I thought it was good. They stuck together. They stayed together. They were talking to each other about figuring things out and different things we needed to do. But, whether it be Alex or Lonzo.
Salute, Roscoe.
Or Zach or DeMar, we have enough ball handling and playmaking there, and we got to be able to spread the floor and get the ball across and, still look to attack, but still take care of the ball.
Hey, Billy,
Billy, like he's sweating too. Look, he got up out of here. Look, let's go to the first trip out of Toronto. We got to get up out of here.
Today, and then he also got they switched him into some on the defense and
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He did handling those at the end of the game.
Yeah, he did a great job at the end of the game. We had a switch. I think the possession before that defensively, they went a little bit smaller and kind of subbed the same way. And with Vooch shooting free throws, we weren't able to get Patrick in, so he had to play the possession. And I think he did a really nice job on the last possession. I think the other thing, with him physically is I went with shorter rotations with him and got him out, started in the second quarter and started him in the fourth and just tried to – his minutes were probably up there as they normally were, partly because of the third quarter. He went to a little bit normal. But we were struggling so much at the end of that third quarter, and I just wanted to get him out there to start the fourth quarter just to try to settle us a little bit, just to have another scorer out there, another guy that, we could throw the ball to and play through. I'm sure he wasn't feeling 100%. You're probably better off asking him, but he's a tough guy and a team guy, and he found a way to come in and play in the game.
All right, appreciate it, Billy. Coming up next.
All right, we got Billy Donovan coming in there talking. I was liking what Billy was talking about, man. I'm gonna wait to see if they got Zoe or one of the other guys up there. I'll make sure I pay attention to it so I can see it. Matter of fact, I can put it on low. So I got it on low so I can hear it. But man, I like what Billy was talking about though, because we gotta acknowledge the fact of we put ourselves in this hole. We put ourselves in this hole. Salute Legion of Knicks podcast, man. I appreciate it. Tell them, man. Let them know. Legion, you know what's next. You know who's next. Shout out my boy Legion of Knicks podcast. You know who's next on the list. We finna be 5-0. Now I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the 13 games, I'm gonna bring this up because my boy Legion G-Mo in here. Out of all our 13 games that we got cut on next, the Knicks game is the one I'm least worried about. We getting this W. I'm telling you, right? Hold on, wait. Let me put myself on the big screen so G-Mo can see me. We getting this W, G-Mo. I'm letting you know this right now. We getting this W and we beating the Knicks. I'm letting you know this right now. It's SBTALKSPORTS. I see a lot of people watching on Facebook and Twitch and all that. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. I also do with a live panel. I'm finna drop the link to let guys call in and talk on the show. But back to the game. It was a close game. It shouldn't have been that close. Turnovers killed us. LonzoBall with a terrible turnover on an out-of-bounds play in the clutch, threw it over Vooch's head. Zachlavine with I don't know what behind the back that he threw. I want to hear was, oh, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. As soon as Zachlavine comes up, I got you, bro. Anything that come up post-game up, I got you. I'm playing all of it. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. We're going to always do Bulls post-game. If you don't get a Bulls post-game from me, you will get a Bulls play-by-play or watch party. I'm going to start a Bulls. I know I got a lot of people from different Bulls chats that I'm in from like overseas or from other cities that can't watch Bulls games. So be on the lookout. I'm probably going to start a Bulls Talk group by SBTALKSPORTS, and I'm going to stream like the games. You see I got this up here. Like I can't do it on YouTube, though. I just only do it in the group exclusively. And then I do like a post game on YouTube. So like people can watch the game. I know it's a lot of guys who want to watch the game, but you live in like Iowa or California somewhere you can't get the game. The Celtics scored 150. Wait a minute. What? Oh, yeah, I see that right there. Yeah, they definitely scored 140. What happened with the Hornets? Okay, let's see what play they talk about right here. Hold on, let me move this down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this was a nice play right here. Alex Caruso with the lay. Salute my boy A-Weezy Bang, man. Salute. You said, okay, that was a nice layup by Caruso. Put that back up there. He said, P. Will look lost. We worried? No. I'm going to tell you why. P. Williams is going to do good. He's going to play his role, and he's going to be our 3D. He's going to be our versatile guy. But I would love to see him come off the bench. Only way he can come off the bench, though, is if we get somebody who can play the 4, like a Robert Covington or somebody else. We got to have somebody who can be able to rebound. A rebound and stretch will do us justice. Could add more space into the floor. Another guy that LonzoBall can hit, because I got to give LonzoBall credit. He played great defensively. He knocked down, 5 threes, I believe, 5-6 threes. LonzoBall looking like one of the best shooters in the league, going to be one of the best shooters in the league. He went 5 for 9 today, hit 5 threes. He's going to be one of the best two-way guards in the league. I stand on it. He's going to be one of the best two-way guards in the league. He's going to get you 2 steals and a block every game. You're going to see this every game. 2 steals in the block every game. LonzoBall is everything that y'all thought he wouldn't be. Yeah. Yeah, P. Will off the bench. Yeah, P. Will. Because, look, I want you guys to think about this. Look how Cleveland blew out Denver. Yeah, Denver sold the bag. I don't know. I want you guys to look at this, though. We're going to stop the cap right now. LonzoBall not flaming out nowhere. But we got to look at this. Look how P. Will played in the summer league when he had the ball in his hands. When he had the ball in his hands, he was dribbling, making plays, shot. I would love to see him in that role again as a guy off the bench. Because y'all got to remember, Kobe White is not back yet. That's another score. That Kobe White-Caruso duo off the bench is going to make a great difference for this Chicago Bulls team. That's going to be that extra scoring that we need. But the only problem that we have coming off the bench, we need that other versatile defender and to help with the rebounds. So I don't know who we can move. Maybe you pick or something or two. Let's hope Portland. I think Robert Covington is the perfect fit. I've been hollering Robert Covington. Oh, wait. We got, I think Lonzo up here. Oh, DeRozan. We got DeMar DeRozan up here. Let's see what DeRozan talked about. Come on, yo. Wait.
Just doing my job. Just using my experience, understanding those moments.
Nah, we don't want DeAndre Jordan, bang.
Understanding what needs to be done. You know, we got kind of stagnant. We couldn't score. Those guys went on the run, and it's always my job, especially late game, close out the game, understanding what needs to be done, and just getting to my spots, trying to make big shots. You know, something that
you did, DeMar. No wonder why the Lakers wanted you. No wonder why the Lakers wanted you.
Support. I mean, you've been doing your whole career, but what kind of support are you getting from teammates and coaches to take that role with a new team?
I mean, it was part of the reason they wanted me to come here.
Yes, sir.
Was my experience being in those moments, understanding how to deal with those moments. You know, it's the 4th game of the season, and you know, we have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a learning experience. Me just teaching other guys, but we all understand. You know, it's a lot of stuff we can go back and look at mistakes we made. But you know, I think when the game turns that way, you know, it's on me to kind of slow it down and get to my spots.
Well, just one more quick one from me. You guys are the only unbeaten team in the.
I'll see y'all in the chat. I'm gonna ask the question after the Roses leave out.
After 4
games. Don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. Got a long way to go. Got a lot more to clean up, to learn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long season, man. That was great, but we got a lot more basketball to go. You know, we got to move on to the next game. We can't carry this record like, you know, it's some type of badge of honor. We got to understand the next game is going to be even harder.
Thanks, DeMar.
Hey, DeMar, you can't transfer 12 years of experience to your teammates, but you just talked about teaching them. What would you like them to take away from the way you guys close the game? And what would you like them to learn about?
One, you got to give credit to Toronto. They picked up the aggressiveness, the pressure on both ends. One, we got to look at that. We got to understand that no team in this league going to lay down. Every team in this league is capable of going on a run late in the game, especially when, you know, you necessarily don't have nothing to lose. They got great shooters. You got to understand that for one. We got to understand execution, understand what we need to get to, how we need to slow the ball down, take care of the ball, be in our spots, give each other space. So it's so much that we can learn from this, you know. I'm glad a game like tonight happened now. We got a couple of days. I'm pretty sure we're going to go over a lot of stuff in the 4th quarter, the pros and cons for us to get better.
And one more for me. Like Casey said, you've obviously done this a time or two in your career, but what makes you cold-blooded in those situations?
I mean, you live for those moments, honestly.
Yeah, DeRozan can't shoot threes. Ball. Bang. DeRozan ain't a bucket. Bang. Mid-range shooters did. Bang. Look at them. All the DeRozan down. I don't know how they gonna fit together. Pass from Levine. He got DeRozan with another 3. Bang.
All right, DeMar with 26 big ones against his former team.
Okay, that was the just DeMar DeRozan up at the podium. Bulls Postgame Live. He talked about the game. DeRozan came up big. in this game. He came up big in this game. I see you guys asking a lot of questions in the chat. I got you. Yeah, no wonder the Lakers. Yeah, the Lakers wanted, we couldn't get them. You said, no, we need a Jeremiah Grant type of player. I would love to get a Jeremiah Grant type of player. The only problem is, do we have the pieces to get that player of that caliber? I don't think so. That's the only problem. I don't believe we have the pieces to get the players a player of that caliber. That's why I went for like a Robert Covington, something that's like, okay, in that range and will get the job done. Jamel said, do you think we should bring Thad Young back, bro? What you think? No. I would love to have Thad Young back, but it's like he won't fit because we need somebody to start at the 4. And we seen Thad Young play the best when he played the small ball 5, and he was really, really dominant. But once we bought Vucevic, he wasn't the same. That's why I like that the Bulls did a good job of getting rid of Thad while his value was high, because if we would have kept that, his value was not going to be the same with the Bulls. But, yeah, we can't. No, Thad not the answer. I love that. Thad put in work when he was here, though. Let's not get that wrong. Thad was balling. When you gonna pay at the end of the season? Oh yeah, Zach not going nowhere. I'm trying to tell you, Zach not going nowhere, man. Also energy rebounding. Rebounding. That rebounding battle killed us because that's 20 more possessions that the Toronto Raptors had, and we was up a dub still, and we gave the game away. We put our foot off the gas and coming into the 4th. Toronto came right in, seeing that we was lax, and punched us right in the mouth. Bag say you always watching. You already know. He ain't going nowhere. Get them likes up. You hear what my boy Bang say. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. I'm definitely going to drop the link in a second. I'm trying to wait till Zach come up on the podium and maybe Lonzo. Then after Zach and Lonzo talk on the podium, then I'll drop the link for everybody come in and see what you guys think about the game, and then what you guys think about the rest of the NBA that's going on. I like the way I love the way DeMar game is. He's going to help our young players. Yeah, DeMar is going to help us out. See, look, DeMar and Lonzo. Well, Lonzo got shaken a little bit up 2 in the 4th. Because this is the reason why I was happy that we got DeMar and Lonzo. Because we had plenty of situations like this game was tonight where we lost at least like 20, 30 games where we was up and we gave up the lead. You remember the game with Portland when Damian Lillard gamed us? It was the same way how that game went. We almost went down the same road again. But that's why I got like a DeMar DeRozan who's even kill, who will slow the game down, get you a bucket, make things happen with the ball. And then Lonzo Ball supposed to be there to control the pace and limit turnovers. But Lonzo Ball was out there turning the ball over too. Not to take away from his game, Lonzo Ball had a great game. He had a fantastic game. Let me move this down a little bit. Because I'm trying to make sure I'm able to see when the next guy come up. They moved over a little. Okay, that's enough space I can see. Okay. I just need to see like a little bit so I know when the next person come up. He used to run LeBron. So yeah, man, we know LeBron. We know LeBron runs Toronto. I'm not even arguing that. The pieces are Kobe White and Pat. So I'm not getting rid of. I think you're talking about the trade point. I'm not getting rid of Kobe White or Pat unless we get somebody on the level of Karl Anthony Towns. Those are one of our 2 key young players on the roster who got a bright future, because now I think we are putting them. Kobe White going to be in a position to win, and he will excel at what his game is. He's a scoring combo guard. He will be in the position to score. Well, last year was actually to be a point guard. He's not a point guard. That's not his position. That's not his role. That's not what he's supposed to do. Kobe White is scoring. He's going to come in, knock down threes, get to the rim, get you buckets, maybe do a drive and kick type of pass. Like if you go back and look at how the Bulls played when Kobe White was trying to play point guard, I'm not a professional hooper. I'm not at all. So I'm not saying I'm an expert. But when I watch Kobe White play, I could tell when he could pass the ball, when he's going to pass the ball, and he's going to shoot. He dribbled totally different, way more aggressive. It's weird to say, but I'm trying to tell you, I knew it. Like, because he didn't seem as aggressive, and he was a little too loose with the ball when he's trying to pass. And if I can see that as a regular fan, I know those professionals on the court can lock in on that. And that's why Kobe White had a lot of problems with turnovers and actually running the point guard position. Where did Young go? He went to San Antonio. Salute, True the King. I see the salute, True. Salute, True. Nice win, nice comeback win in Charlotte. Yeah, I'm surprised. Are you going to TIA? What's TIA? Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to Bulls. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to Bulls games this year. Hold on, wait. Is somebody else coming to the podium? Let's see. I'm going to a couple Bulls games this year. Depending on when I work, I might go to the Knicks game. Actually, I'm thinking about going to the Knicks game. Let me see. That's one of the Bulls writers talking. That ain't the player. That's cool. Okay. Definitely not going to one of the Knicks game, but then next year for sure, I'm gonna probably be at like every game. I'm gonna be out there asking them questions. I'm gonna be at every game. That's next. Website, media pass coming. So all y'all be looking out for that too. When I'm gonna post it everywhere so you guys know, because I'm gonna do like you obviously see you get more than 1 or 2 questions. I'm gonna actually have my own question. I'm gonna do like a fan question of the day. So if y'all know I got Zach coming up, y'all want a question for Zach, be like, man, ask Zach. What do you think about the game? Or ask Lonzo, man, when you get a pair of ZO2s or something. Paul Pierce owned the Raptors in 2014. Nah, I don't know about all that. Salute, Citizen Lou. We have a lot of scores. If we give up Pat, we can get a good big. If we have to give up Kobe White and Pat. I mean, Tyrone, only one I've seen that's worth doing if we're going to trade a big, but I want to see what our team going to do this year is go get Karl-Anthony Towns. And the trade package that I've seen, and it's a good trade for both sides of the rosters, was Karl-Anthony Towns, Josh Okogie, McDaniels for Vucevic, Patrick Williams, Kobe White in the first round pick. That's a good trade for both sides. So if I'm not giving up Kobe White and Patrick Williams, if we ain't moving them for pieces like that to put us in championship contending form. And I don't even know getting Karl-Anthony Towns put us in championship contending form because Cat is very talented. But does his talent lead to wins? That's the only problem with Cat. That's the only problem that I have with Cat. But if you guys like, share, subscribe, it's SB Talk Sports. Y'all already know. Wait, man, I'm tripping. Hold on, wait. I'm disrespectful. Let me put this down at the bottom. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. 4-0, baby. I gotta put the record up here. 4-0. It doesn't mean anything, but it's a great start, better than what we had last year. I gotta put 4-0 Bulls up there. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. I'm waiting to see if one of these other guys go come in before I start letting guys up here real quick. But yes, I do a live panel where I let you guys come up here, talk about the Bulls or anything else. But we're going to do Bulls first. Then we'll chop it about other teams, and I'm getting up out of here tonight. I wanted to do football. I don't think Bang left. I think Bang, you still. I see you be doing the BMF videos. I gotta catch you when you do BMF last. I'll be watching BMF too, bro. That show fire. If you haven't watched that, check that series out. BMF is a great series. Caruso was a great pickup. He's a very good defense. That's baby Kurt Heinrich. That's baby Kurt. I'm calling him now. I don't care. Everybody mad at me calling him baby Kurt. He's not gonna be as good as Kurt. He give me them vibes like he Kurt Heinrich Jr. I'm gonna call him Kurt Jr. He ain't Captain Kirk. He like Lieutenant Kirk. But and he also has a high IQ while playing on the court. Also gives a spark. Yeah, Caruso gonna bring that spark. The Lakers miss him right now. I can tell you that right now. The Lakers miss him right now. The Bulls are very exciting this year. Yes, they are. The Bulls are very exciting this year. You should go to a playoff game when they have time. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna go. My birthday in April. I'm gonna have to go on here. Tell my shorty, like, what you want for your birthday? I want tickets to the Bulls playoff game because, it's gonna be a deep run. We're going to be past April, so I might have to get us, you know what I'm saying, get tickets in May, too, May. We're going to make a deep playoff run. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Tyrone, I got a question for you. Does Cat make us a champion? If we make that deal, does Cat make us a championship team? That's the question. What are they talking about? Let me see. This the Lakers game? Oh, yeah. Carmelo Anthony made a milestone. Shout out Carmelo Anthony. Top. That's the only player. I'm going to say this too. I want to bring the top 75 argument again. But that's the only player in the top 75 who don't have as many accolades as all the other guys that I understand why Carmelo is there. I understand why Carmelo is in the top 75. Matter of fact, they taking too long for this. I'm going to drop this link. So if you guys want to call into the show, tell me about what you do. I'm trying to see. They taking too long. I'll just tell everybody. I just mute everybody when so if you guys want to call in on the show, hit this link. Facebook people, I see everybody watching on Facebook. Hit that link. All right, man. Shout out to everybody who came through on the Pelicans and Bullshit. We did 4K over 4K views on that stream. I appreciate everybody who came through Facebook. No, oh my God, no. I already see that comment. We need Andre Drummond. No way. I'm cool on him. He don't lead to winning basketball. The Lakers they don't miss Dennis. Dennis trash. They don't miss Dennis at all. We like one player away from being in the finals. Yeah, we is. But that's why I got a question. That's why I asked a question for the panel. If we do this trade for Karl-Anthony Towns, does he make us a championship contending team? So now we got no Patrick Williams, no Kobe White, no Vucevic, and a pick gone. Because now we done gave up all our picks and we solidified what our team is. Lonzo, Zach, DeRozan, Karl-Anthony Towns. Does that make us a championship team in the East? That's the question. Got my boy G in the chat. G Buddy, what's going on, baby?
What's cracking, slacking, homie?
Shit, what, man? I was a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was nervous. You know, I was looking like this after the game.
Yeah, man. Little spam bullets. When you saw that shot by Van Fleet, be honest, you thought I was going in though.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was. It was flashbacks to last year, man. I was getting too many flashbacks to last year game. We winning. We give up a lead. Next thing you know, boom.
Hey, I'm a Knicks fan. I feel that almost all the time. Yeah. And speaking of that, hey, we're playing you guys on Thursday. It will be a fun game. I think it's gonna be a fun game, man.
Oh yeah. We gonna get the win though. You know that, right?
I agree. I'm a true Knicks fan, but I have a weird feeling you guys might get us at Chicago.
Oh yeah, and we at home too. I think we might get the butt. Hold on, wait. Who we got at the podium is Lonzo. Let's see what Lonzo had to talk about real quick.
Made a living in this league for hitting big shots late, but what is it like for him to do it on this stage?
Let's see what Lonzo talking about
this early in the season.
It's great for us. You know, we're happy to have him. Obviously, he's been our go-to. In the closing moments of games, and he hasn't disappointed yet. And tonight, he put us on his back pretty much and carried the fourth quarter out for us and got us a win essentially.
Even though you're new to playing with him, what kind of trust do you have in him in those moments?
100% trust in him. We're very comfortable with him when he has the ball. We know he's gonna make
shot 55% from three. Man, put some respect on Lowe.
He's been higher than the furniture.
That's LonzoBall talking about his performance and trust that he has.
Put some respect on Zoe jumper, bro.
That's improving. It's improving a little bit. It's improving.
Yeah, he shot 55%, and everybody told him he can't shoot. He trash. He's a 3-and-D guard, and he was running offense. But
he can put the ball on the floor. He can attack. He can pass. Get guys involved, and he can get. Don't forget the 2 steals too. He can get you some deflection steals, man. Yep.
Yeah. And to see, like, one thing, I'm actually glad this game kind of happened because now we will be more prepared for the Knicks. I feel like it's kind of bad for the Knicks because now we're coming into this game prepared to play, and I don't believe that the Knicks have the weapon to pull a comeback scoring game like that. But I do believe y'all can come back off turnovers, something like how the Raptors did. If y'all do the same thing with like the turnovers, because that's one thing. Let's not get it twisted about the Knicks. The Knicks is one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Shout out Tom Thibodeau. And then you got Derrick Rose coming back home. Just how DeRozan came back home, Derrick Rose balls out when he come back home to Chicago.
That's another reason why I think it's gonna be close. And also, another thing why we're 2-1 this season, and another thing too, our 3-point shooting, even though it was not great versus Orlando, we struggled in that game. We have also good 3-point shooters: Fournier, Kemba, Randall's improving, RJ get the 3 at the corner. So I think it's gonna be a close game. For my Knicks to, I'm sorry, SB, for my Knicks to, knock you guys out in Chicago, we just have to find a way to. I'm just telling the keys for my team to double Zach/LaVine, be physical, and watch out for shooters like LonzoBall. Well, improve shooters, I should say, like LonzoBall. Yeah. And also for my Knicks to win that game, we just need RJ Barrett to be more consistent. Because if you notice with RJ plays better in the second half of games. Yeah. But first half, he kind of disappears. I don't want to keep seeing that. So that's my keys for the Knicks. That's my keys for my team.
Oh, for me, for the Bulls, the keys is don't turn the ball over. We're going to be playing one of the best defensive teams in the league. What I would want us to do is to get in a shootout battle with the Knicks because obviously, the Knicks' guns are not big enough to keep up with our score. We got 3 20-point scores a game, and then we got LonzoBall shooting at a high clip when he doing that 3. Because this is what I like about Zoe. Everybody wanted Zoe to give them like 20 points. I said Zoe not going to give you that.
It's not his game.
Zoe will give you – if Zoe give us 12 – to 15 points a game, and he hit like 3 because he gonna get his open threes with the team that we have. Those he hit 4 or 5, or like you said, 45% for 3, and or like that, we'd be fine. You said you asked my question. Let me see. Let me go. Let me scroll up. Okay, boom, my fault. Cat is a better defensive version of Vooch, more energy, walking double and younger, so it's hard to say. I don't watch Cat that much, but he got skill. I'm not denying that about Cat. My only problem is, can Cat win basketball games?
His heart. Cat is a great player, but his heart sometimes.
Yeah.
He can score in the post and can shoot, but his defense is kind of suspect sometimes. So yeah.
And he has honestly, Karl-Anthony Towns has the talent to be a top 10 player in the league. That's the problem.
Right.
He's not, and he's not a top 10 player in the league. Karl-Anthony Towns should be a top 10 player in the league. No debating. He's too talented, bro. It's nothing that Karl-Anthony Towns could not do. Like, if he could, like, think about this. With Jimmy Butler, they never made the playoff. Jimmy Butler
they actually did in 2018, but barely. Technically, it kind of took him with Jimmy Butler. Technically, they kind of need to beat the Nuggets to win that game in overtime to make the playoffs for the first time since 2004. If they would have lost that game, they would have missed the playoffs, but they barely won that game in overtime.
And then it was a half seat with Jimmy.
3 seed.
Jimmy got hurt and they dropped all the way to an 8 seed.
And technically had to play a play-in game against Denver. Technically, yeah.
Yep, technically they played the first play-in game.
Kinda. So yeah.
Yeah, Voot. I know you meant the right Voot. She said they made you type in vacation, man. That autocorrect be something else. But but that's what I seen from the game with the Bulls. So I'm very happy with the game. That's pretty much my post game analysis on the Bulls. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with this team so far. It was an ugly win today, 4-0, but like 4-0 is still 4-0. Doesn't mean you're gonna win a championship. We got a tough. That's what I wanted to pull up the schedule before I got.
And I have the schedule too. How about this? Want to do win-loss for certain of these games?
Oh yeah, come on, we can do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it a bill. I'm not gonna lie either. I'm not gonna just say it because this is my team. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I love you, man. I love you, man. You're honest. I love you. You're objective.
I'll be objective. I'll be honest. Okay, let's see.
I have the schedule right here. So you want me to just do a win-loss prediction?
Okay, hold on. Wait, let me see if I can pull it up so they can see it. But if not, go ahead. Well, you can go ahead in order.
Okay,
I gotta pull it up.
Okay, home against New York.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's a win or a loss?
We win it.
All right, home against Utah. Utah's good in the regular season.
Oh, I think Utah give us our first loss.
Okay, at Beantown against True the King Celtics.
We beating the Celtics by 15.
I think it'll be close, but I can see where you're coming from. At Philly.
At Philly. I think we're gonna win this one.
All right, home against Philly.
And I think we're gonna lose that one.
So wait, you're thinking to win at Brotherly Love, but you lose at home? That's what you're saying?
Because no, I don't know how it's gonna go, but one of them games we're gonna 1-1 that game. I don't know which way it goes. It's gonna be 1-1.
Okay, home against Brooklyn.
Ooh, I want to say we're gonna win that game so bad, but
I don't know about that.
No, did they just lose to like
they lost to the Hornets, but they did lose to the
Hornets.
They lost to the Hornets, but they smashed the Wizards.
We ain't the Wizards. I think I got us beating Brooklyn.
Okay, home against Dallas. I think you can win that game.
We win it. We beating Dallas unless Luka drop 40.
Pretty much, or if Porzingis actually shows up. At Golden State, that's gonna be a tough one because Chef Curry, he's like an MVP player so far. I know it's early this season, but he's been stupendous.
Yeah.
Man. And the Warriors have been red hot, 3-0.
The specialists, no, I think we're gonna lose to the Warriors.
We're just gonna do November at Clipperland. I think you might get that game without.
We beating the Clippers.
I think they're beating the Clippers, but I think it'll be tough. Yep. At Lakerland,
we beating the Lakers too.
Whoa. Did we beat the Lakers at Staples Center?
Yep, we beating like we sweeping LA. We beating both teams in LA.
Wow. Okay, that's bold at Rip City.
That's because we on the road too. We got a tough road trip. I think we're gonna be fatigued after playing both them Lakers games. We're gonna lose to lose to Portland.
I think it could beat Portland. I think it could beat Portland. I'm not believing the Blazers. At the Mile High City against the MVP.
We beating the Nuggets.
Yeah, home against my Knicks.
We beating y'all again.
Sadly. We're just gonna do November.
Okay.
We want to do November. Okay. At home against Indiana.
I think we're gonna take the pace. It's a back-to-back too. At home, go from New York. We're gonna lose that game because the back-to-back, that road trip gonna get us. I think the Pacers gonna beat us.
All right, and
we should beat them, but I'm only saying it because of back-to-back. I think we might lose that game.
Right, the Rockets and Magic. We don't have to do this. They're gonna mollywop both teams.
We should, but the Magic just beat the team, taking them lightly.
Beat the Knicks. They beat my Knicks. Sheesh. Yeah. Home against Miami could be a first-round preview. Who knows? Home against Miami.
I hope we do because that's the team that we gonna be going at. That's gonna be a good test game. I got us beating the Heat.
And then November, home against the young and fun Hornets.
See, the only problem we got this is like if Lonzo gonna have to finally be the big brother and spank his little brother. Right, is this gonna be the first time that he does it? If he don't, we're gonna lose because LaMelo comes to play against his brother.
He does play hard.
He does play hard.
And the Hornets have athleticism too. And Charlotte, I know that a tough loss against Boston, being up 12 in the fourth quarter, but the Hornets have some good shooting, and also the Hornets have a good coach though. The Hornets have been one of the surprise teams in the league, which no one talks about. But sorry, SB, December 2nd, we got you this time. We're at the Big Apple, Garden, MSG, New York. We're here. We're gonna get you guys this time. Yeah,
I think y'all will get us one. Probably that's the game y'all might get us in December. I probably won't fall for that one. But we beating y'all this next game.
I know. We're not a great road team. I know.
I ain't gonna lie. If we would have blew out the Toronto Raptors again, I would probably say the Knicks would have beat us because we would have came in too relaxed, 4-0. We blew out every team we done played pretty much.
Right.
No, I ain't gonna lie, Tyrone. Boston not gonna be our test. Boston is not the same this year.
Boston is inconsistent. Their depth is bad.
Yeah, the Boston is in because they just really got Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. That's it. The real test is Utah, and I think New York is more of a test than Boston this year, to be honest with you.
Right.
Our test will be against Utah, the team who's the number one seed in the Western Conference. That's gonna be a test, and that's gonna be a series where. Once again, we're not going to be able to win the rebound battle. We're not going to win the rebound battle.
They got to guard that three-point line. Jordan Clarkson, Donovan Mitchell, O'Neal. You have Conley. You have Ingles that can shoot threes. You got to watch out for the shooters too. And the pick and roll with Mitchell and Gobert. Yeah. So I see you lose. I think we're gonna be way highly above 500 through this run. But this is gonna be the test that's gonna make or break this team and let us know what's the real deal with this team. Like if we break through this run, we gonna be back where we was last year. Sure. Or if you overachieve and you dominate the schedule, they might overachieve. I have the Bulls making the playoffs. I just think teams will get better when the season goes on. Yeah. So I don't usually judge too much to start the season because it's just early. Example, the Suns were 8-8 to start last year. They were in the NBA Finals last year. So you don't want to overreact to 4 games. I mean, the Bulls are very good. I think the Bulls will make the playoffs. They have athleticism. You have mid-range shooters like Levine, Vucevic, DeRozan. You have nice athleticism in Caruso. You have nice young talent like Lonzo. You have a good team. I'm just saying that I think it's kind of too early to, overhype certain teams. So I think that we just got to wait and see around Christmas time, All-Star break to make our judgment. Yep. I 100% agree. You hit it right on the head. But, man, this was – I got to zoom it in. Boom. This was Bulls Postgame Live, man. Your boy SBTALKSPORTS. Shout out my boy G Money for calling into the stream. I appreciate support. So appreciate everybody watching. Be on the lookout. I know, like I said, I promised the other guys my Facebook will watch from different Bulls group who wanted me to post a game. I'm like, bro, I can't do that on YouTube. I can do it in my own private Facebook group where I can, and then I just do a post game after. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Be lookout SBTalkSports.com. Bulls get the W. Bulls 4-0, baby. So for the first time since 97. Yeah, I know. I ain't saying we're gonna be as good as 97 to win the championship. I know. Hey, but I mean, the Suns made the playoffs the finals. They went to the NBA Finals. And
anything's possible, man. Like KG say,
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. But man, salute G Money for coming through, man. It's your boy SB Talk Sports. Until we on to the next one, man. Peace.
Peace.
Working, I don't take the day off. I know my hard work gon' pay off. Please do not act like you know me when you see me in the playoffs. I try to be cordial with everybody. I don't make problems with nobody. I was trying to mind my business, but they made me hit the kill switch. Binocular flow, you can see it close. I turn in a scar if you need a rope. A nigga Mufasa, I symbolize. Hakuna Matata, I almost died. Play your position and stay alive. I made it far, but I never changed. I cleaned my image and got a name, but I kept ties with the other side. We do not seek if you run and hide. We just gon' wait till you come outside. Fuck around, probably just run inside. You better pray we don't come inside with no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. Woo! This is my initiation. Yeah, no invitation. Kill you with no hesitation. Yeah. This is my initiation. Leave you in cold blood. Now you could really be froze up. I don't spend my money on lesser things. I can't afford a wedding ring. Don't play with my life, it mean everything. I made it through strife, I was second string. Now I be coaching the whole team, and I got a really big ring. I got a question. Which way you ladies gon' keep it thorough? Come to my crib with the least apparel. Show up naked, but you leash Chanel. Just keep it real. You know a nigga impatient. I'ma take you down, no debating. Just let me come to your crib with no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. It's my initiation. Woo, no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. Whoa. Kill you with no hesitation. Whoa. This is my initiation.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Just kind of been wondering how does Troy Brown